This year has been intense. We're experiencing tragic, scary, and hateful things in our world. The community here at UCLA is a microcosm of what's going on in our world today. But we can take the community we have here and start to dismantle those isms out there.
Being open to the world around us is where transformation begins, and where learning begins, and really where community is built.
Today's welcome to Bruin Life really is a celebration of the start of your career at UCLA. And there are lots of Bruins who want to share their stories with you.
Every Bruin, every faculty member, every alumni believes in each and every one of you. It's just a matter of you guys opening up yourself to the entire UCLA experience.
So as you hear fellow Bruins and alumni share their stories, we want to challenge you to listen to each other. Allow what you know to grow and change.
He went on shoe shine, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me.
You think that if you come out once, that people would remember that shit? But when people say that coming out is a process, what they really mean is people have selective hearing.
I even gone to UCLA as a student athlete on the track and cross country team. I had it all until I broke my hip. I couldn't run for 6 months. The thing that got me here, that kept me stable, all of a sudden gone. There were nights when I would cry and cringe in my room. I wanted to kill myself. As I panicked, though, I went to a teammate's apartment. I told him about my dark thoughts. And we held each other and cried.
I watched my accomplishments turn to dust, find a home by my father's ashes. I enrolled in a community college, judging myself and everyone around me, something I had picked up from my immigrant parents. They taught me to reject my brown, fear black, praise white, and never raise a question. Now, I had a lot of questions.
It's ironic that I made so many assumptions about how these girls would treat me just because of the way they looked.
Are you gonna be bringing boys over in a way that makes me uncomfortable?
Well, I might be bringing girls over in a way that makes you uncomfortable. You just pigeonholed me as straight and I'm a lesbian.
Did I totally just make an assumption about your sexuality? I really don't care who you date. I just want us to be friends.
It's not wrong to make a mistake, but we do have to talk about it. And whether or not you intend to hurt someone with your words, you have to acknowledge that they might have that impact. Own up to it. And from there, you have the opportunity to more fully understand another human being.
I didn't think it would happen to me.
Nobody said it could happen to me.
I didn't say no, but I didn't say yes. Stupid. 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 How did I not realize? How did I let it happen right under my nose?
I need you to listen. I know my body.
My arms were not manufactured as defense weapons.
My legs were not sculpted as a means for escape.
I was created to explore.
Experience.
Welcome.
And hold. Being a survivor does not make me weak. My story is not a request for you to fix me.
Human, as a sibling, as a friend, as a whatever, because this is the only ally work that we know how to do from within our hearts that can actually reverse this way that we are damaging this world. Do you get what I'm saying? So please, please, please just don't give up on nobody. Just keep them in your hearts always and continue to talk, because that's the true fight.
UCLA was a safe space that encouraged me to find my identity as a Muslim woman. And nobody could judge or criticize me on my journey because everybody here had some kind of hijab to struggle with. My hair was covered, but a new part of me emerged.
I realized I was never alone. I was a flame in a wildfire that hadn't been ignited yet. It was my turn to burn bright, to be unapologetic, to rise like a phoenix from my father's ashes. If I can go from dust to fire, there is literally nothing you can't do. UCLA is your match. It is the place you belong. And if you strike it just right, it'll light a fire in you too.
I love UCLA. It was the best 4 years of my life, but it's not perfect. We're not magically immune to racism, sexism, transphobia, classism, or any other oppression.
I came to UCLA to become more worldly, but it only sheltered me. Like my mother during the changing of seasons, UCLA put up a curtain between the world and me, housing me on this campus and obscuring the window that led to the outside world.
UCLA altered our sense of reality.
Becoming a Bruin who leaves UCLA different from the way they found it, it's a process.
In time, you may even come to see a reflection of yourself in those who are different. As you shape your values and find your choices, remember this: challenging the idea of others is necessary, but challenging your own assumptions also takes courage.
To creating resources to address food insecurity with the CPO Food Bank and 580 Cafe.
To the Bruin Shelter, created by grad students to support our homeless student population.
This history, herstory, is ongoing and still present today.
We come from a long legacy of movers and shakers, so let's not stop now. The world you want to see out there starts here.
UCLA will not absolve you from the harsh realities. I realized I could not let education push a wedge between the world and me. Don't let education hold you hostage. Rather, let education empower you.
Dream.
You.
This is where it begins.